Welcome to WordCamp Cebu 2019.
Network with other WordPress users. You know, WordCamp is the best place to meet and network with WordPress professionals.
We have trillions of searches on Google search every year. And the interesting thing is that 15% of what we search daily are new. New meaning to say that we have never seen before from Google site. So that means that the queries that are being asked on Google search are constantly growing, and the variety and sometimes the oddness or the newness is new to us as well.
I actually come from the countryside, and the reason why we go to the city is to get the job. So because of WordPress, I'm able to do that. I'm able to move back to my province and be with my family.
You should embrace remote working if you're looking to expand your options past those that are in your immediate area. You should embrace remote if you're aware of what it takes to succeed and you're committed to doing it. And you should embrace remote if it's a fit for your values, your circumstances, and your needs.
Good morning! I'm sorry, I've had 3 cups of coffee, so if I see manic and hyper, it's not my fault. You market whatever product or services you have using online content, and of course distributing content that will attract attention.
So crawling is like we are crawling in this hall today to looking for a seat or looking at each other. Hey, where are you from? And then you're registering their names or where they are from in your mind. That's indexing.
People who like to read, who like to travel, you have to actually build an actual character. You have to imagine yourself as a fiction writer in that way of building an actual, okay, who is this character? They need to be like 3-dimensional. That's just not one person. And then, what do they like or what do they hate?
If your site does get compromised or your client site gets compromised and they send you an angry email saying, we've got things popping up on our site, the search engines will see that. And that they'll remember that too. So it's going to have a negative effect on your site. You don't want it to happen ever.
I think it's important to keep in mind that a lot of these big companies also use WordPress. And to be fair, a lot of them are using WordPress.com and their experience might not be the same as ours.
So what started out as a simple conversation kind of got a little bit complicated. So what do? You know what he wants, your customer wants, but what do? Do you bail on it? And then go tell him you don't do mobile apps? Or hope you have someone you can refer him to?
And this is what we use to actually create our mobile app over both platforms as well, which is Google or Play Store and the App Store. So this started off usually for us to create our own mobile app. We just put in the company name and how you want your app to be called. And
What you believe in and what you see is actually all correct. And for everything that you do, you have to really weigh in if it's really the right solution, if it's a complete solution, if it will help your business or your client's business.
But they define their buyer persona. They know who are going to be the target audience, but they don't know, when you are going to open a salon, it's a physical store. So if you want to open a salon, you need to do a market research. It's a lot of time, effort, and you need to hire a lot of people.
And of course, my work is to do outreach and to really help webmasters and web creators like you guys to optimize your content on search and to create your website as well to be better on search.